And then I just like to lay this over his neck. Come back over on the other side. And when you go to start doing this, you always want to do the middle, this cinch here. You always want to do this one first because this is going to be the tightest one, and that way while you're tacking up every other thing on your saddle, the saddle's not going to fall off. If you start with this one is just supposed to be tight enough that it's touching his belly. There shouldn't really be any additional pressure other than just laying across his belly. And if you were to put this one on and then you went to go and do everything else, say he spooks at something, your saddle is going to roll underneath his belly and he's going to freak out, and it's just not going to be good. So make sure that you do this one first. So I like to pull it under, and then I put it underneath here once, over the top, and then under for a second time, and then I pull it till it's kind of snug. You can't do a Texas T with here, but then I put it down here. I'm gonna pull it a little tight so I can show you a Texas T. Put it down first on the left side, and then I will put it up on the right side, and then you tuck this underneath that little loop there, and then pull it tight. And usually you would have a longer latigo and it would hang down, and then you can put it through here just to hold it out of the way. And then if you have a little buckle right here, you can just pull it till you have a hole, and then put that through the hole, and then push it against there. And then you can just pull any extra slap at the top, pull it down. Now I move to the back cinch. And like I said, you don't want this to be very tight. You want it to just touch his belly. You don't want it to be sagging all the way down here, because if it's not touching him, then it's doing absolutely nothing for you. Basically, the only reason that you have a back cinch is so that when you're riding, this part of the saddle isn't flailing all over the place, especially say if he were to go and buck, or if you were just going downhill, or if you got thrown off balance. This just holds the back of the saddle down, and that's its only job to do, pretty much. So I'm gonna pull it to where it's just touching him, it's not tight. And also, if it is touching him, he knows it's there the whole time. If it's sagging too much and then it just randomly touches him, say you were going downhill or something like that, and it touches him, that could freak him out because he didn't know it was there in the first place. So make sure that it is touching him, but it's not tight. So now I'm going to do the chest strap, and since I laid it over, I made sure everything was straight on the other side, so nothing's twisted. I'm gonna come up here. This is one of the more interesting chest straps. Most chest straps that I have, I would attach right here, but this one is very long, so I will put it up here by the horn, pull it over, and then you want to have the center right on his chest in the middle, and then pull it to where it's going to be really centered. And then all that's left to do is you take this little piece and make sure that it's straight. You want this buckle to be faced down, that way it's not rubbing on him, and that way that it's not going to come undone. I'm going to go down, and then you're just going to attach it